Hello and welcome. My name is Juergen Rinelli and I'm a software consultant. In my today's mini tutorial, I'm gonna show something really easy but very important. The two-factor authentication, how to configure it and how to change it, and even a small hint to make life easier. Have fun. All right, we are here in the console from Endpoint Central, and now we are gonna log in. So now let's see what happens. Yes, there is the two-factor authentication. The code has been sent to my email address. And yeah, prior I'm gonna enter this two-factor code. I am going to click here, check that box. Make sure if you want to have the OTP saved in your browser for that configured time period, then set that checkbox prior entering. Because, let's just get that code, then you'll see my code is... Okay, I'm not clicking enter and the system already finishes it. So when you do not check that box, it won't remember it. Cool. All right, now where to go? Admin. We want to change the two-factor authentication for the users, and that's here within the secure authentication tab. I've configured email authentication and I configured a 1 day only remembering. You can configure even more days and even better a 0 days. Okay, I'll stick with 1 days and I want to change now to the Authenticator app. Here I have some samples of authenticator apps, and Zoho on one out, for example, is from the Zoho corporation from where Manage Engine belongs to, and I'm using that Zoho Authenticator app as well. I can really recommend it. When you change the mode of authentication, you have to remember that it is for all. There is no way to just select a separate users for email and separate users for Authenticator app. It is global. All right, so I'm gonna click on Save now. What happens? Two-factor has been modified successfully, and what we can see is nothing else happens. So, all right. Then, but everything is correctly set. Don't worry. We just have to sign out. And now when I'm gonna sign in again, I receive that setup for the two-factor authentication. And now I'm just simply scan that QR code, open it with OneOut in my case, re-authenticate on OneOut. Everything is with two-factor in my environments everywhere. All right, finish. And now I have a code I can enter here. And that's it. It changed to two-factor authentication with OneOut. And when I want to change it back to something else, just go to Users, go to Secure Authentication. If I want to have it back to email again, it is the same easy task. But just something to remember, when you, let's say you have the two-factor with the Authenticator app, you added some more users and then you want to change back to email. It won't work if you have users only with if you have users without an email address assigned. Okay, so make sure every user has an email address. Right, I'm gonna change it back to the email, and yeah. Listen, something else. There is the if you have more users, okay? I have just the free account. I just have one user here. So in case you have more users, it might happen that some users have been a long time out of office or have never activated their account, and the time period for to be able to activate the account has been run out, or you need to help the user with a new password or something, then you can resend an invitation. That's done within here, the action button. In my case, I only have the logon details, modify and delete. In other cases, when you have more users, you can have the re-invite or reactivate or deactivate account. That's it for today with that mini tutorial. If you found it helpful, I would be happy if you could leave a thumbs up. And if you want to have something new, special content, a special video, just write it in the comments and I try to build one, make one. See you soon.